Hey everybody, so I thought it's probably a good time to give everybody an update on the work that I've been doing around the YouTube project, and that is basically trying to make it so YouTube's safe enough inside of your school. We started out about a month ago working with lots of different people. Just a quick start to say thanks to everybody that's been involved so far, especially all the filtering companies who've been awesome, and all the people working in different RBCs and stuff. Really good. So quick update to where we're at. We now have a working safe search prototype for YouTube videos, and I wanted to kind of give you a breakdown of how we've gone about making it. It's only going to be a few minutes long, this video. I'm going to really just quickly touch on each different element, and then if you've got any questions you can just come back to me. So essentially the looking at the different problems that we had that basically a video on YouTube isn't just a video, right? It's comments. It also goes into a category, and then there are related videos to it. So we weren't just kind of filtering this one thing. We had to kind of the filtering system had to be all encompassing. So first thing that we did was we looked at the name and the description, which is let's say this is name and description here. Name and description as a tag. We then put that through a profanity filter API. So without getting too technical, basically it's looking for curse words. It's looking for different types of behaviour. So we filter that through the profanity. And the next thing that we looked at were comments, and comments we knew were an issue. Now we knew that we didn't want to display comments when we were displaying the videos. That was a no-brainer. But what we weren't sure on is if we could look at the contents of comments and assign, using Bayes, a rating to a video based on the quality of the comments. So let's say, for example, a video that you wouldn't want to show would potentially have really bad grammar or bad language used in the comments, whereas a video that you might be more happy to use inside a classroom could have reasonably good English. So we ran comments through the profanity API, but we also ran it through we don't really have a name for it yet, but it basically looks at the language used in the comments and gives it a score based on the language. Now this only works with English language stuff. We also look to see is our comments on, but I'll put here is comments on, which is basically, if it's on, then there's a slightly bigger risk, but we never show comments anyway, but it just allows us to filter based on comments. Category was another easy one. So if it was educational, then that's probably quite a good thing. If it's categorized as funny, we have to be careful. On top of that, we have the actual age of the video. So if the video is less than a day old, so if it's been on less than YouTube for 24 on YouTube for less than 24 hours, then we can say that content might not have been properly moderated yet. Not only by the YouTube team, who are really good at getting around to doing the moderating, and they've got a lot of facilities to do that, but actual moderated through the community as a whole. So not had enough opportunities to vote it down or to report it as abusive content. So let's call that the 1 day filter. It's another thing that we've not actually got a name for yet. It's just a process. Again, all these processes are made, tested, working. We have a test environment that's only open to a few people at the moment, and we'll be opening that up soon. And then on top of that, we don't actually ever display the related videos. So if you display a video about Vikings, and at the end you're not going to get hot female Viking brushes blonde straggly hair, I don't know, whatever you're going to get, right? So your actual output from YouTube is just this one big video with no related and no comments, and it's as safe as possible. I've had a lot of different people come on from RBCs, schools, and test the filtering, and they've been pretty blown away with what we've been able to achieve. And we've hardly had any false positives, which basically means we've hardly filtered out any good educational content. So it's an amalgamation or consumption of all these different things going on together that give us a working system. And if you want to try it out, then ping me. Alright, bye bye.